Alazar is Lazarus. So Alazar was.
It's easier to cut it. The elder.
Huh?
Elder.
Okay, he was an elder. Okay. Okay.
Wasn't he like a martyr?
He's a martyr, but like, what time period was he from?
The Old Testament.
Jesus' life.
Huh?
No, Jesus' life.
No, he was from the Old Testament.
Yeah, because it was like the Muslim.
Yeah. So he's a Jew.
Okay.
He was from the Judaic time. So there are many fathers that we remember, but not anyone that is not mentioned in the Bible. But this father is specifically remembered because of his martyrdom and because of how he lived his life. He lived as if he was preached the gospel. He was the high priest, and there can be only one high priest in Israel. And the honor of priesthood during that time was so great that everyone wants to be a priest, but only one person only men from one lineage, lineage can be priests. When God first chose from the 12 tribes, Negede Levi, the tribe of Levi or Levi, was ordained to be priests. They were chosen for priesthood. The tribe of Judah was chosen for what? For kings, right? So the tribe of Levi, or if you remember in the Old Testament, there is a book called Leviticus, right?
Yeah.
It talks about priesthood. Do you know that? It talks about the custom of priesthood, what they should do, what they should teach people, and stuff like that. It is all about law. Don't eat this, don't touch this, eat this, kill this, don't kill this. So it is all about law because it is an instruction for the priests on how to rule. So, but not everyone from the tribe of Levi was going to be a priest, because that stopped because of what happened during the time of Moses. Today, actually, we also remember Moses the prophet. Saint Moses the prophet, he is remembered today. So what happened is, during the time of Moses became the leader, right? The leader of Israel. His brother, what is his name?
Aaron?
Aaron, right? Aaron became what? He became the priest. And God chose him to be a priest, right? What happened is, when the people saw that he was, how he was honored, they got together. The children of Korah, they are called the children of Korah, and the children of, what's their name? They are mentioned. The children of Korah and Datan and Abiram. Their children, their household got together. These three households got together, and the children of Korah say to themselves, they say that we know, like, we are also from the lineage of Levi. So Levi. So why is Aaron getting all the credit, all the honor by becoming the priest, the only priest? They said, why don't we take turns to do the sacrifice in the tabernacle, in the tablet? So they want the honor, not the priesthood, not the service. They just want the honor, dressed in the garment, and serving inside the mikdash. That's what they wanted. So they said, the house of Datan and Abiram also said, we also are from the leader Judah. We should also lead. Why is Moses not doing like letting us lead. So they said, the Datan and Abiram, they said, we will go to Moses. And the children of Korah, they said, we'll go to Aaron. No, Datan and Abiram went to Aaron, and the Korah went to Moses. And they said to Moses, Moses, you're the leader. You know, even when people eat, everyone doesn't eat at the same time. People take turns. And everyone, not only one person, eats all the time too. Everyone takes turns to eat. Why is your brother Aaron the only one, the only priest? Why don't we also do the incense, etan, in the tablet? He said to them, well, he received it. He received this honor from God. So if you also receive from God, I would be happy, be my guest. And they said to him, well, they got together and they said, if we try to get it from God, we know that God is not going to choose us, because he already chose Aaron. He's not going to choose us. They said, but we have to make excuse so that people would believe us. They said, because you're saying this because he's your brother. You chose Aaron. You see? You chose Aaron to be your helper. And now when we ask you, you said that God chose you, because you're just making excuse. So they said, say to him, we will go and do the offering of incense. And they got their censer, matant, and they got the etan, and they made the lipsatakel, the robe of priesthood, and they made it, and they went into the Mekdes with their etan before the tablet of silver. And while they were offering the incense, the burning incense, when the smoke came out of the censer, they went in 250 of them together. And when the smoke got to them, without burning the cloth, the robe of the priesthood, without burning, touching that, it got to their body, and they turned into ash. They were burned by the fire of God. They turned into ash. Imagine a fire that passes, that doesn't touch, that without touching your clothes, burning your whole body. That is like, unless it's from God, but there is nothing like that, right? So all of them, 250 of them died in there. Then Datan and Abiram came to the Mekdes to force Aaron and Moses. They rise up against them. And Moses opened his mouth, and at that moment the earth opened up and swallowed Datan and Abiram and their household. Then when Moses and Aaron went, their family, the leftovers from that family, they chased Moses and Aaron to kill them. And they went into the tabernacle, the tablet, and they hid in the tent. When they tried to get in, a divine fire came and encircled the tent. They couldn't get near. It was burning them. So they said it must be from God. God is protecting them. This is God protecting them. So they went back. So after that, they said, what should we do about this? And God said to them, how long are you going to run away from them? Are you going to hide and lead the people at the same time? So he said, go gather the stuff, the stick stuff is we have Mukwame, right?
Yeah.
They also carry that. We got it from that tradition, where in the old times, actually they might have gotten it from us, and we just still have it. Like if you go to Ethiopia, every man when he goes out, he's not gonna go out without dulla, right?
Yeah.
That is in the country. In the cities, not anymore, right? But they do that in the countryside because everyone has, for many reasons. But he said, gather the sticks of each household from the Levites and take it to the Maqdas and pray on it. And the stick that has a sign that I give you sign on, let his household have priesthood and no one else. First it was the tribe of Levi, right? Now they have to choose even from the Levites because there was fight. So Moses went ahead and said, let's do this. And they said, all right, let God choose. So they gathered the sticks, the staff of every elder from the Levites. And they took Aaron's too because he was a Levite. And they put it inside, they prayed. When he prayed on it, when he finished the prayer, the staff of Aaron was found with leaves, with green leaves. A dried stuff, a dried wood had leaf, green leaf, a new leaf, grew a new leaf. And when they checked the others have nothing. So they realized, they took that, they understood that was a sign from God that from that time on, only the children of Aaron should be priests. So, in fact, if you heard the Udase Mare, they mention this in the Turguami because we call her the Sunday Udase Mare. What do we say? Batra Aaron and right? Right? The staff of Aaron that grew new leaves without being planted, and also without being watered. Like her, Saint Ephraim says, like her, like the staff of Aaron, you also, O Mary, you also, without the seed of a man, you were found with child, right? The child that came to save us. So there is this story. So the story of Alazar also is the same, where he is from the tribe of Aaron, but there are other children of Aaron too, right? But there can be only one high priest. So since Lazarus was chosen by the people he was serving, and they said, why can't we do this, what he's doing? And out of jealousy, the people prevented them. They said the people sided with Alazar. So as a result, his own brothers went to another country and brought another pagan king, and they led him to persecute the whole village as a result. And Alazar, his wife, and his children all became martyrs on this day. May their blessing be with us. The second one is Qudus Amon. Qudus Amon also became martyr on this day. Another one we remember on this day is Abba Yohannes. Abba Yohannes, He was a disciple of Abba Tekla Haymanot. Abuna Tekla Haymanot have many disciples. Last time also we mentioned